When I tell my clients that they need to sell more to make more, they think that what they really need is more leads, more clients, spend more money on advertising and marketing and all the hassle of that. Well, the good news is that there are dozens of ways to sell more without having to go get new clients to sell to. The key is knowing your average dollar sale and then learning some of the easy strategies to increase the average dollar sale with no added marketing expense, no hard selling, no finding new clients, simply increasing the average dollar sale and getting the added profit. So here are my top 3 ways to increase your average dollar sale. Tip number 1, raise your prices. If you haven't raised your prices in the last 6 months, you're probably behind. Everything else has gone up in price. So even in years when we don't have inflation like we have this year in 2024 and 2025, you can still raise your prices. Most people won't even notice because I'm not saying to raise them a lot, raise them 5%, raise them 10%. Make sure that you're competitive. Unless you are a luxury item, I don't want you to be the most expensive, but I want you to be the second or third most expensive. And then make sure you've got the customer service and the product and the delivery to justify it. So every business out there can raise their prices. And if it's been more than 6 months since you raised yours, it's time to take a look at that again. So tip number 2, learn how to upsell, cross-sell, and even downsell to your current clients. Make sure they're buying everything you have. Can they add a service on if you're selling services? If they're buying a low-end product, should they be upgrading to a higher-end product? If you're buying this product, should you also buy this product that's complementary and they go together? Same with services. So look at the opportunities for what you sell that you can upsell, you can cross-sell, and even downsell, because downselling to save the sale means you get more than zero, right? And zero doesn't help our average, but we want to get people used to spending money with us. It's not about market share, it's about wallet share. People have a certain amount of money to spend on different categories. You want to make sure you get as much of your category as you possibly can. And so look for those opportunities. Teach your salespeople. Make sure they know everything that you do. Make sure that they understand that in addition to these services, that you have training programs for how to use those and how to implement those in their business or how they use them. So make sure they know everything you do and educate them so that you can upsell, cross-sell, and downsell. And that will increase your average dollar sale. The third tip for increasing your average dollar sale is stop discounting, start bundling, right? Sell packages. Get them used to spending more money. Instead of buying A and B separately, buy A and B together as a package. You get a little discount off of that, but they get used to spending more money. So the next time they come in for a purchase and you've raised your prices, for example, they're used to that level of spend with you. So bundling can help, and learn how to bundle the right things together. Obviously, they should be complementary, but what are the high margin things and the low margin things? How do you get them to buy a high margin item that makes you a lot of profit by bundling a low margin item that doesn't make you as much money, but it helps you with the sale? So that gets your average sale up and it gets your profitability up at the same time, increases your margins. Remember, it's never about sales, it's always about profit. Raising your sales without raising your profit, that's no fun, because that's just more work for the same amount of money. I'd rather you sell less and make more. I've got a bonus tip for you as well. And this fourth tip is one that's often overlooked, and that's measure your average dollar sale. Know what it is. When we measure things, just like conversion rate, one of the strategies for conversion rate we talked about a couple weeks ago is measure it. When we measure things, that tends to drive behavior of improving them, right? We improve what we measure. So measure your average sale. Make sure everybody in the office or in the store knows what the average sale is and knows what the average sale goal is to increase by 10%. So measuring it will help as well by reminding yourself and everybody else on the team that it is important and that it matters and that you're trying to drive increases in it. Now, if you're ready to learn how to increase your average dollar sale in your specific business, go ahead and click on the link in the description to schedule a 20-minute chat with me to identify the top ideas for increasing the average dollar sale in your business, because the strategies might be different for different industries. So go ahead and click on that link, get on my calendar, and let's see what we can do to find you a 10 to 15% improvement in your average dollar sale.